I was thinking of something, and this is something that I've seen happening to me. So I don't know who is going to take this, but do you know that most of us, what has limited us to go to the next level is the things that we believe in. Yeah, the things that we believe in, they have held us from breaking forth from the circle or the shell. Most of the things that we learned, most of us are not ready to let them go, or we are not ready to update them. So because we are operating in the circle of things that we have heard, we have seen, and we have believed. Okay, I'll give you an example. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if somebody comes to say, had met me, definitely I was limited in knowledge, I was limited in ideas, and I was limited in some things. The reason being because at that age where I was 20 years ago, due to what life has brought in into my life, it has made me to select and to choose the things that I need to do. It has brought a lot of experiences. But if the what I was holding on when I was in my when I was 10 years ago, I carry it up to now. There are some things that I'm holding in that I believed in, but I have just updated them, in upgraded myself in reasoning and thinking of them so that I should continue, I should become a better person. There are things that I learned 3 years ago that when I compare it right now, the only option that I'm remaining with is to edit them. If I don't edit them, they've got a great impact that it's going to lead and bring in the future if I do not delete them. And there are some things that I learned. I don't have to delete them, but I need to make sure to clarify them for my own good. And some of the things that maybe you can be in a different shoe like me, but if you continue operating with the old information, if you continue operating with your old belief, you find it to be very difficult for you to produce different result or more result, or because you are growing, and if you're holding on the same information, definitely your capacity is growing, but what you're putting inside there, it still remains in the same spot. So for example, if this is it, what I've learned, right? This is what I've learned, and this is my room. This is my room. So if I put it here, this room, yes, it's there to accommodate. And imagine if I am still growing my body and everything. So as I'm growing in life, it means that the space, and let's make it that this space is growing. So you find I'll still be having small information but bigger space, so I cannot expand. But if I'm able to bring something that is big, I'm growing, feeding myself with wisdom, you find that the space is growing and the substance is growing, meaning that the space is growing, even the knowledge is growing. So many of us are in a place whereby we want to increase the room, but you're not able to increase your capacity. You're able to increase your room, but you're not able to edit, to delete, to edit, and to relearn. That is what will make you a better person. The people that you met 10 years ago, maybe they are not in a capacity to tell you something that is ahead, because at that particular time you are not able to handle some information. So you need to break out of some circles in order for you to make a difference in your life. You need to break out from some circles, some friendship, even some places of worship. You need to break out, even some organization. You need to break out. You need to break out from some relatives. You break out of them. You need to break out of some societies in order for you to produce more, because there is a certain culture that when you find yourself with those kind of people, you never go further, because you're in a place whereby even when opportunities comes, you cannot see them, because the mindset that you have created, it's a mindset where you have caged yourself with a limited information, or the information that you knew in the past, but that information cannot take you to the next level. So you need to delete. You need to learn, delete, and edit, and upgrade. Learn. There are so many things that you have to learn, and you have the ability to feed yourself and make a decision. God has given you a free will. That is what the power that we have within ourselves. It is a free will. So if you do not allow that free will, you don't take advantage of that free will to use it for positivity, you find at the end of the day that free will, somebody will use it and control you, and an environment will use it and control you. Society will use it and control you, because you do not even know how to apply that free will to work for your advantage. So come out of some circles, come out of some beliefs, come out of some behaviors, come out of, expand yourself in order for you to see results, greater result, big result. Next year is coming. So if you do not decide to make your mind right now to change your mindset, you find that you carry what you have to leave behind, and you continue standing on things that you have to edit, and that will cause a limitation in order for you to go further. So God bless you. Hope you run with this word.